The waning of affection is not conscious on the Asperger's husband's part. He's most likely not even aware that this has happened. However, as time goes on, the wife may experience certain negative emotions associated with her husband's need to find interesting activities in places outside of the relationship. Examples of these emotions include hopelessness, when the wife's best effort to resolve the ongoing relationship difficulties goes nowhere. A lack of hope may permeate the relationship and lead to a separation or divorce. Rejection. Men on the autism spectrum are often consumed by their special interest. They may be chronically distracted by this interest and find it difficult to pay attention to their wife. This may lead her to feel neglected, or it can be misinterpreted as disinterest on the part of her husband. Resentment. This emotion becomes prevalent when the wife feels ignored, disregarded, disrespected, and alone in the relationship. Some wives will respond to this by becoming very angry and yelling at their husband, while others will shut down and block all emotions with the possible exception of sadness and depression. Extreme fatigue. As the wife tries to compensate for the lack of equal sharing or follow-through in responsibilities, she often feels exhausted. In her mind, no amount of effort appears to resolve the problems that continue to plague the relationship. Due to the inconsistency in her husband's willingness to take responsibility for things and feelings of being burdened with more than her fair share of tasks, for example, chores, childcare, more feelings of exhaustion and tension are manifest. Feeling devalued. Wives of Asperger's husbands often get the feeling that all their good suggestions and advice are not taken to heart. This may cause the wife to come to the conclusion that her ideas, opinions, wants, and needs are worthless to her husband. Disappointment. In the viewpoint of the wife, the same kinds of problems keep presenting themselves over and over again. She has tried to discuss the issues in question, and she has tried to make herself understood, yet the same problems persist. Since the Asperger's husband may not even be aware that the marriage has changed for the worse, he doesn't understand why his wife is always so demanding and bitchy. Her increasing dissatisfaction, resentment, and complaints only further damage any chances of communication and intimacy because the husband feels that he can never do anything right.